strategic opportunity for enhanced profitability and market expansion, you have been tasked with the allocation of a limited workforce and resources to initiate construction efforts. The corporation anticipates the commencement of off-world shipments at the earliest possible juncture. Timeliness is imperative as profits are a non-negotiable priority.
What all that corporate jargon really means is, we're supposed to take advantage of this war and squeeze every bit of profit out of it. And we're supposed to magically conjure up an industrial colony with a handful of workers and barely enough resources to get started. It's a job, and we get to do it. Director, we need to choose a location for our headquarters. Once we do that, we can start to generate energy, pump water, grow food, and build mines. For security, we have been given 2 mobile infantry units. To move a unit, select it, and then use the Move button from Unit Info window. I suggest we use our infantry units to explore the boundaries of our colony. The corporation has kindly given us access to their satellite orbital bombardment system. With the system, you'll be able to fire just a few charges and then the system will need to recharge. Use the toggle switch in the menu or the hotkey to toggle the targeting system. I recommend that you fire a couple test shots. With colony security settled, we need to establish a continuous supply of energy. May I suggest that we build 2 solar panels? These will provide energy while the sun shines. Next, we need a source of metal ore. This will allow us to expand our base and be more productive. There's an ore deposit nearby. I suggest we build a mine there. Director, you may have noticed the connecting lines between our buildings. These lines show outgoing cargo connections. Since our mine will require fuel cells and our solar panels produce fuel cells, we can speed up delivery by connecting a solar panel directly to the mine. To create a connection, select a solar panel, hold Shift, and then select the mine. That done, we can now remove the connection from the headquarters to the mine. This will help free up the shuttles from the headquarters for other tasks, such as deliveries to construction sites. To remove the connection, select the headquarters, hold Shift, and then right-click on the mine to remove the connection. With industrial resource production in place, I suggest we turn our attention to the workforce. Workers will need both food and water. We should build a water pump near a source of water and 2 farms in the nearby grassland. Just like we did for the solar panel and the mine, we can optimize the connections for our water pump and farms. I suggest we add a connection from the water pump to each of the 2 farms to directly supply water. The farms and the water pump will all need fuel cells to function. We should create connections from both solar panels to each of the farms and to the water pump. We can now remove the connections from the headwaters to the water pump and from the headwaters to the farm. But be careful to not remove the outgoing connections from the water pump and from the farms, as these deliver water. Fantastic! When you are optimizing connections in the future, you can see what resources are required and which resources are produced by a building in a unit information window. All of our colony's needs have been met. But to expand further, we'll need to build additional housing to support a larger workforce. Director, I'm picking up a strange energy signature from beyond the edges of our colony. This wasn't supposed to happen. The corporation and their promises. The energy signature. It appears to be incoming enemy units. I've marked where they are likely to attack our colony. I suggest we move our infantry units to defend ourselves. Director, it looks like the enemy may have dropped some kind of resource. Unfortunately, we can't collect it with our cargo shuttles, but the corporation has a new collection tower that might be useful. We should build one near where the enemy attacked our colony. Now that the collection tower is built, we'll be able to collect and test this new resource. This new resource, it might be how the enemy created that new landmass. If we collected enough, I bet we could use it to do the same. Director, with this new resource, we should now be able to create some types of new landmass. This should allow us to expand and be more productive. This seems like a good time to remind you that our colony mandate requires us to send supply ships out of the system to support the corporation.